again. Uh, I kinda ran out of space. So it's fine, don't worry. Freaking Sao, Punk, ruined everything. God. She nods to me and thanks before turning away and flipping the phone again open. Wait, she has a flip phone? I used to mess around with those. Bringing it to the side of her face as she picks up the phone call. Water. Hold the phone. Going by the tone of Lily's voice, the person on the other end is no doubt some odd friend or another. I tune out of their conversation pretty quickly as the snippets that Lily says make it sound like a little more than gossip. Without much else to do, I find myself watching Lily. Oh my god, dude, are you kidding me? She really is a pretty girl, which would hardly hurt her popularity in school. It's interesting just how much Hanako and Lily contrast with each other in both personality and appearance. For a few minutes, I just lean back and drink, watching her. Before long, Lily says her goodbyes to the person she's talking to and hangs up, placing her phone back in her pocket and leaning back against the railing as before. Sorry, just a friend from class. Take one final swig from my can before throwing it into the bin. Lily gives her carton to throw away soon after, finishing it off relatively quickly. You seem to have a lot of friends. That's kinda crazy. Oh. Lily waits for me to continue her interest piqued. I was just thinking that you and Hanako contrast really heavily. It's hard to imagine Hanako doing a lot of the things you do, or knowing the people you know. Well, dude, obviously, you seem to think about Hanako quite a bit. Oh no, she has an impression. I don't know. It's just, she's mysterious. Mysterious, that's what they all say. I guess I kinda want to know more about her, which isn't that easy. It almost sounds like you're doubting your relationship with her. To her. Oh no, look what you did. I don't think that it's that. I just want to do more for her. Being her friend and all. I don't even know how she sees me. Wait, she said that you two are friends. Frickin' Hisao, you are an idiot. I'm pretty sure, okay, I pretty much remember it like 2 days ago or something. And freaking, she said, I see you as a friend, too. Because she asked you like, oh, you look troubled, and then it goes downhill from there. This statement seems to interest Lily quite a bit. I wonder if Hanako said anything about me to Lily during their conversations. I'm about to ask what's on her mind as she picks herself up from the railing. Shall we be off then? And oh god, she's smiling. That's definitely, she knows what's going on. Her voice and expression show that she's playing games with me. Lily knows damn well that she's leaving me hanging. Yeah, she's leaving you in the dust, man. I realized I was poking at her face. With a sigh, I pick myself up off the railing as well and have a brief look around. We have stuff to do, so I'll just try and get back to her about this later. Tucked in between a newsstand and a convenience store. Oh wait, that used to spell convenience store? Wow, that I did not expect it to be that. It's a small shop. The sign above the door reads Othello's Antiques, a decorative English script. It would be easy to miss if we were walking along the street, but since we're stationary and I'm purposefully looking around, it's just noticeable. Say Lily, that doll you got, Hanako, was it new? Well, yes, but I'm not quite sure what you mean. I think I found our shop. It's across the road. Oh no, it's like walking a blind person across the street. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult. Oh, what is it? Some kind of toy shop? Oh god, no. Ugh. It's an antique shop. Antique shop. I think it's probably going to be our best bet. Yeah, you say that. Really? I didn't know we even had one of those near here. Oh wow, she's really happy about that. Neither did I. I missed it the first time we went by here. It's pretty well hidden. Well, it's an antique shop. They don't want, and realize that antique shops never want to be that way. Well then, can't hurt to check. It doesn't. Inspired by this new find, we quickly dust ourselves off and head towards the store, Lily's hand finding its way to my elbow for guidance. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Oh hey, look, there's a mosaic. Is that supposed to be a door? I think that's a door. Look at that face. His head is backwards. The store has a strange, musky scent to it. The layout is more like a garage than a store. Things are strewn around the floor without any immediate semblance of order. Oh my god. Oh, his voice bleeding. The shopkeeper gives us an almost bored look, though his particular small eyes. Those aren't small eyes. His face looks weary and tired, and his dress style is distinctly anachronistic. He gives us a polite nod of welcome before going back to his book. Lily holds tightly onto my arm and find myself having to split my efforts between making sure we don't miss a potential gift for Hanako and making sure Lily does it okay, I can't even say that word fast. Inadvertently bump into anything. There, see? I said it. I realized the T is silent. The task is quite difficult, given the haphazard way the store is laid out and the many things poking out of the shelves. They're on or sitting on pieces of furniture, but eventually we safely arrive at an old desk covered on dolls and teddy bears. Oh, in teddy. Oh, I said on. I think this is the right place. There's pretty much every kind of doll you could imagine here. That should make the choice much simpler. Could you please pick one for me, Hisao? I had a feeling that it would come to this. I pictured Hanako in my mind and tried to imagine much of the dolls before me. Before I would suit her. Wait, what? Try to imagine which of the dolls before me. She's talking about the dolls before me would suit her the best. My eyes wander across the collection. Which one is it as the one before it? The sheer number of styles of boggling it, but eventually one catches my eye. Is it burnt? Here, what about this one? I pick up a small porcelain doll that looks to be at least somewhat affordable, dressed in a Victorian era green dress with a small brown with a little brown hat sitting on top of its blonde hair. It looks a little like Lily. What? That's creepy. I gently pass it to her, who delicately feels her way around this object while wearing a look of slight concentration. It certainly feels oh, how can you tell? Okay, fill this water bottle. It's a water bottle. Oh. It certainly feels beautiful. Do you think it would suit Hanako in your opinion? I think it would. It could look good in her room. Oh god. Her room must be like pale or something. I don't know. Black. Or, no, wait, no, black. Never mind. It could be, no, not red. Pink. No. Okay, never mind. Forget about it. In that case, I'll trust your judgment. Will you be getting her something as well, or shall this be a shared gift? No, don't share the gift. You have to pitch in, and who knows, it could be like, with, like, a lot of money. Who knows? It's an antique shop, so obviously it would. I'm not sure. I think I should get her something myself, but I don't think getting her another doll is such a great idea. Maybe. I'll let my voice trail off as I look around the shop, resting on a writing table not far from us to a decorative box that catches my eye. Wait here, I think I found something. Yeah, stay here. Do not move or touch anything. My, that was fast. Yay. Oh god, what's gingerly? I want to strip the word gingerly now because he says it a lot in every single time. Like, if he's like somewhere private or something, he's like, oh, she looks around gingerly. I need to figure out what that is. I'm pretty sure it's a noun though. Walk through a collection of crystal glassware like that and pick up the box. The wooden sides are covered in carvings depicting ancient battles around the castle. The top, however, looks far too familiar. Alternating squares of white and black varnished wood are arranged on the lid. Hey, it's chess. That's a really nice. Oh god, wait, tell me. That's a really nice item. It's a chess set from overseas. Oh god. Okay, I think I just made it sound like a pedophile right there. The sole owner's sudden appearance startles me a little. I didn't see him approaching at all. I suppose he's trying to help us because we don't really look like we know what we're looking for. Or on the other hand, maybe he wants to keep an eye on us because he suspects we might shoplift something instead. I'm looking for a present for a friend. I see. God dang it. Okay, I see. No, wait. His voice, like old people's like. No, I'm just kidding. I see. In that case, this chess set would make a fine choice. Okay, that voice. Yes, raspy. Realization flooded into my mind. This is a pretty good looking set, but this is an antique shop. They're not well known for their bargain prices. How old is this? This is a reproduction. I best estimate that it's about 5 years old. I see. How much? He thinks a little before telling me, which is slightly disconcerting. Oh god, he's gonna rip you off. I'll let you take this now for 7,000 yen. Jeez! I bulk a little. I bulk a little. I was expecting to spend that much, but this does seem perfect. Then again, maybe that's a testament to how well he worked out how much he could make me pay. Couldn't it make it 5,000? 5,000. Wait, 55,000, no lower. I'm sold. Oh, we'd also like to get that doll. The sole owner looks over my shoulder, focusing on the doll in her hands. His eyes narrow and he visibly takes a moment to switch mental gears. In the process, his smile drops slightly. Oh, sorry, I was swallowing the saliva. I guess that means that not everything in his store is a reproduction. Are you quite sure you want that doll, miss? I trust my friend's judgment. Yay, she trusts my judgment. I see. Oh, no offense. None taken. If you could please wrap it for me, it would be appreciated. Yay. Yes, of course, but it's 20,000. Oh my god. That seems a lot. God dang it, screw you, shoplifter, shopkeeper. She literally reaches into her purse and presents 4 crisp looking 5,000. Jeez. She took no. She's like, oh, I'm gonna spend a lot on my friend, so might as well take 20,000 yen. Here you are, 20,000 yen. Oh, wow, I just said that. The Zoe dutifully takes some in the doll and proceeds to the counter. I take Lily's arm to guide her there. Are you sure about this? It's okay, I have the funds I need. As I said, I trust your judgment. I feel a little guilty on 2 fronts. Firstly, because Lily has spent a lot of money on my recommendation, and secondly, because I have a feeling the value of my gift isn't high enough. No, it's fine. If it's something that Hanako would like, then it's good. It's good. Why do I have 3 water bottles? Holy crap. Nevertheless, Lily does seem to get somewhat awkward whenever the mention of money comes about. Yeah, because she feels like she's gonna get pickpocketed since she is blind. I hand the shopkeeper my present and the money for it in turn. He puts the cash into the register before busying himself with wrapping the doll and repeating the process for the chessboard. Oh, it was a chessboard, not a checkers. God dang it, I'm an idiot. Eventually, he finishes the gift wrapping and hands us both our presents. Please be careful on your way back and do come again. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'm not coming back because freaking spent 5,500 yen. She spent 20,000 yen on a freaking doll. Indeed, thank you very much. We're never coming back here. We're never coming back here. The store owner bows deeply to us as we leave. Well, it did take us all day, but we found something in the end. Yay! But it didn't really matter that we did. Now that the presents are wrapped, I'm feeling a little impatient to give them to Hanako. Oh, I hate that feeling. It's like, yes, I got a present for this guy. Well, not this, for this person, and like, I'm so excited to give it to them, and then you're like, I want to give it to them right now, but you know it's gonna ruin the surprise. And then you're like, oh man, I got a cut on my shin. Screw you, desk. Now that the presents are wrapped, I'm feeling a little. Oh wait, I just said that. Oh, it's a common reaction to buying gifts, wanting to see the reaction of the receiver as they discover what it is. And part of me wants to return to Hanako just to confirm her condition with my own eyes. So should we head back? Let's. We've done. Oh my god, my freaking hair is like in my eyelids apparently. What the fudge? Oh frick. We've done a lot of walking today, so I shan't. Oh, I'm guessing I shouldn't mind taking a rest back at the dormitories. Lily's right. Now that the need to find a shop is over, my legs are feeling quite tired. Well then, back to the school for us. I'm looking forward to resting for a bit too. Lily hands out her arm and I link mine with hers. Together we make our way back to the bus stop. Bus stop, yay! Bus stop. Loading screen, finally. I hope I don't run into Kenji. Please don't tell me I'm gonna run into Kenji. Please, please, please. I don't like Kenji at all. He's a feminist and he's crazy. Mutao reads equations and formulas to us one by one. Wow, well this is a normal day. In his usual unenthusiastic monotone. Directly from the book. Oh, he has a monotone, so you can only hear it from one ear. I think. Oh, I don't know. It's mostly that he might be excited about what he's teaches us. Sometimes he can display an awkward spark of passion for it, as if he's starting to get into the material. Oh man, check out this number. It's a number 3. Give me a number 3 and a number 4. Okay, never mind. I shouldn't really do that. Most days, however, are like this one. What we're covering is fairly simple, so I find it increasingly difficult to keep my concentration on him. It's not too long until my legs begin aching again, which only makes it even harder. Oh, I hate that feeling. Whenever I'm sitting still, like I start shaking. So some of my voice sounds kind of weird from time to time. I'm only starting to regret walking around the city yesterday with Lily, but it was worth it. Since leaving the hospital, I've done very little physical exertion. Walking to and from the local corner store hardly counts, despite Emmy's attempts when I first arrived in Yamaku. I've largely given up the idea of ever returning to my old level of fitness. Congratulations, Hisao. You are a lazy mud trucker. I have little doubt that's why walking around town for so many hours has made me quite so sore. It's depressing and it reminds me of one more thing I can't do since I had my heart attack. It makes me feel pathetic. Now, Ikazawa? Ikazawa. Is it a Hanako? Oh, jeez, it was. It's odd for Mutao to ask Hanako a question, but unheard of. She quickly jumps to her feet, a little startled, and immediately pins her eyes onto him. She knows that Mutao calling on her is rare, so all eyes in the classroom are going to be on her. This way, she doesn't run the risk of making eye contact with anyone else. Yes. In this particular example of redox reaction, the combustion of methane reaction actually produces one more product than this listed. The product is... Oh great, and now it feels like a game show. Oh, she looks... Wait, was this song playing before? I don't think... Yeah, this song was not playing before. This is... I think it's Stride. I think... Wait, I'm gonna check it right now. Song... Oh, yeah, see, Stride. Haha. Even though it's a softball question, she timidly waits a bit before answering, biting down slightly on her lower lip as if to keep her concentration. She doesn't look like she's biting low. She's like she's like surprised, and he's like, whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna go into that. Heat. Wait, no, is it? Wait, combustion. So combustion is technically heat. So wouldn't it be gas? Well, okay, my bad, I'm not good at math. Wait, no, this is science. Whoops, my bad. Now, I need to learn more about science. Well, I suck at this. Well then, this is an exothermic reaction. With the reaction giving more heat than is put into it. Oh god, Jesus Christ. Wait. Oh, if they get cold and they have to stand up. Oh crap, that sucks. Receiving a nod from Mutao, Hanako takes a seat once again and gives a relieved sigh. A shaky start, but it's something. It will be nice to take her out for a birthday somewhere different from the usual isolation of her room and the tea room. With the progress she's made until now, I don't think she'll have much of a problem going to the city. Oh, no, don't try that. No, that's a bad idea. Right then, for the remainder of this class, I'd like you to work in groups of 3 or 4 on the problems. Oh, no. Problems in chapter 12. I'll be here if you need me. Oh god, no, don't turn around, please. Don't show Misha. Or no Misha, no please. No me gusta. Mutao sits down behind his desk, pulls some loose sheets out of a folder and starts on some kind of paperwork of his own. I thought teachers were supposed to do that kind of thing after class, not during it. Well, god dang it. I'm not liking this. Regardless, I look to my right to pick out someone to form a group with. Given the two smiling faces hovering near mine, I don't think I'm going to get much say in the matter. She looks depressed. She looks like I'm gonna punch you in the face. She has a mark just like, I'm disappointed that you're not doing anything with us. Okay, never mind. That sounded really wrong. I suppose we have a group then. Hichan. God dang it. Ah, frick. You want to work together? Okay, that's great. It's really been a while. We sit in the same row. How do you not know? The class begins the process of noisily shuffling the desk around, with Shizune doing the same as she puts hers in front of mine. She's a little lucky to not be able to hear the din of the classroom, which is loud enough to cause some discomfort. Truth to behold, working with Shizune and Misha is probably a good outcome. Shizune and I are pretty good at this subject, and Misha has really nice handwriting. Oh man, jump scare. I don't remember horror being in here. As I look to Misha, I notice a tall figure behind her. The shadow catches Misha's attention as well as she turns to face a dark-haired observer. Oh! Oh no, don't tell me something's bad gonna happen. Good afternoon, Hanako. Hello. Oh god, this is gonna go bad. Because she's, okay, this is a bad thing right here. Because 1, I'm friends with Lily. 2, I'm friends with Hanako, and Hanako, and 3, Hanako's friends with Lily, and so it's a triangle right here. And then Shizune does not like Hanako and they don't like each other, and so something bad is bound to happen. It's bound to happen. Shizune finally notices Hanako after looking up and following the gaze of Misha and I. In quick measure, she taps Misha on the shoulder to get her attention before signing away. She's smiling. Chan says, if you're looking for a group, you can join ours. Okay. Oh, that's a relief. Hanako looks down and blushes a little at the offer. Out of all the people in the class, Hanako's most familiar with the 3 of us, so it's reasonable that she'd come to us first. Then again, she actually coming up to her group with the intention of joining them is something she apparently very rarely did before. She leaves briefly to drag her desk over, and Shizune and Misha wheel back to me as soon as her back is turned. Oh no, they're happy. They're gonna say, oh yeah. Trust me, I have a friend like that. It's kind of weird. I guess we get to play again, Chan. We hardly ever play. What? I wonder why. You two always seem to have more ulterior motive. Oh, they're angry. That hurt, Chan. I'd almost think you were insulting me. Of course. But it's Hichan, so I know that you're joking. Yay! Such a great sense of humor about it. It'd be awful if someone were to take advantage of your good nature, like making you help them with their work. Oh, there goes the sound pulling a dick move. Wahahaha. Okay, warrior, shut up. Shizune seems excited for a second, a little surprised that I'm willing to challenge her, but when she sees Hanako coming back, she backs off with a smile. I guess their mind games are over early today. Oh no. Now she looks sad. Hanako gently sits down at her desk in front of Misha's. Her eyes are locked downwards, and I'm left wondering why until I look around the class. Most are busy setting up their own groups, but a few are casting curious glances at her. At this range, it's hard to tell whether that is where their interest in her ends, or if they were talking about her as well. Oh no. It's strange, no one bats an eyelid when Hanako runs out of class to avoid group work, but now that she's making an effort, they're staring at her as if she's done something wrong. Yeah, they do that a lot in my class. They're like, "Oh, you're in trouble." Like some of them just like become really immature and be like, "Oh, you're in trouble." It goes stupid. I'm done ranting on that. We all move to sort ourselves out, spreading out textbooks and worksheets around. The larger surface created by the 4 joined desks, this isn't long enough to class as the whole gets down to work. And it's almost about 30 minutes, so it'll be like 6 minutes. I'm not sure. So, it might cut off, so trust me, I might reread a part when I figure out something. Hi Hanako, it's nice to finally work with you. Squiggly line. Yeah. Are you the reason Chan has been avoiding us lately? Squiggly. Chan says it's a little rude, but if Chan wanted to spend time with a cute girl, it's understandable. Squiggly line. I don't think it's like that. Oh no, we're just friends. Hanako starts to fidget, unused to this kind of attention. I think an ordinary person would drop the conversation by now, but Misha's like the antithesis, antithesis, antithesis says that now great now I feel like freaking Misha now. God dang it. Of Hanako. Part of that includes being blind in ordinary social cues, while Hanako is overly sensitive to them. Because of that, Misha barrels ahead with the questions too quickly for me to get a chance to interject and guide the discussion somewhere more comfortable. Really? So, squiggly line. Wasn't hanging out with you yesterday? Oh, no, so squiggly. No, oh no, she's the Don't, don't tell him about the presents. Don't tell him. Don't do it. Don't. No, that's a bad thing. No, chills are going down my spine. I can feel my cover being blown already. Lily didn't want Hanako to know that we were out buying presents for her, let alone planning out her birthday party. It wouldn't be good for her to find out. Yeah, I was doing something else, you know how it is. Oh no. Really? Squiggly. I wonder what was so important for her Jen to blow us off like that. Squiggly line. If it wasn't to spend time with Hanako, then what could it be, Squiggly line? It's really interesting. Now this is starting to feel like an interrogation. I'm surprised at how Misha is able to exert such a feeling of pressure without actually intending it. God dang it, you suck. Were you with Lily? Oh no. Out of nowhere, Hanako managed to stumble on the answer. She may be dreadfully quiet and shy, but she's really enthusiastic. Oh no, this is so bad. What makes you say that? Yes, Lily says something similar. Oh no! Oh no! Suspicious Chan! I demand that you explain yourself. Nope. You should. Hey, shouldn't we be doing the assignment? But it's so mysterious. Even Hanako wants to know. I tend to look at Hanako. It's true from the expression on her face. It's obvious that she wants to know as well, and I think we're past the point where I could weasel out of having to provide an explanation. I apologize to Lily, my mind. Yeah, that's not gonna work. She really did want to keep it a secret, but now it doesn't seem possible. If you say it's a secret, they'll think like you like me with her, and then like they'll be like, ooh, they're grody and whatnot. I feel a rush of conflicting emotions. Conflicting emotions are so jumbled that I can't readily identify them, but they crash around in my head as I try to calm down and speak. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna drink water. This is really. I hear voices. This voice is in my head. Alright, I'll tell you. I went to town with Lily, but it wasn't what you think. Yeah, you got drunk. Well, Lily and I were, for Hanako's birthday, the cat is out of the bag. Oh no. But it looks like Hanako's taking it a little better than I thought she would. A brief silence passes around our little group as Shizune and Misha look at each other. Oh, look what you guys do! Oh, they're sheepishly. I can tell that they didn't expect their game to turn out like this. Misha looks up to Hanako in order to apologize and pauses. Hanako is staring at the middle of the desk and barely moving, a modeling expression on her face. I guess I was wrong about her taking it well. Yeah, you were. Hanako, I'm sorry. Yeah, good job. Misha the big mouth. Good job. Good job. Big fan, big fan. There's a few second pause, but Hanako lifts and shakes her head. It's okay. Oh, God. Ow. Ow, my shin. Ow. Her expression looks odd. Like she's very tired. That doesn't seem natural, but it's nothing alarming. Nobody really wants to continue with the current conversation, so we open out textbooks and begin our group work. This is pretty dull. While the equations we're supposed to work out as a group will take a while, most of it is going to be boringly mechanical. Oh no, why is this depressing music coming up all of a sudden? It also doesn't help that while that we didn't go as bad as it could have, it has left an awkward atmosphere around us. Still, we manage. Shizune's face betrays that she was about the same expectations of our work as I do, and the two of us begin to write our group's results. Misha, on the other hand, is scrunching up her lips and very visibly trying to make heads or tails of what we're doing. Hanako is looking on quietly. Oh, dude, this sucks. I'm I don't trust this music. It's really depressing. I was wondering what we write and what I say. She usually has this time expression when the teacher speaks. It's a shame for her attendance is so unreliable with the way she takes in information. I think she'd be quite well in class if she actually followed the lessons regularly. I wonder if this might be why Shizune seems so hard on her. Hey, Hanako, do you understand this? Misha looks at Hanako, but I suspect her hope is more to find a comrade in ignorance rather than genuine help. Why is she frowning? I, not really. Oh God. You just made her go back in the shell. She's like a turtle. She's like a turtle. You're like, hey, you want some leaves? And the turtle's like, no. And then, if you do something right, it's like, hey, I want that lettuce. God dang it, Misha. You suck. I'm surprised by how tense she is answering, but she tells us back down. She breathes out in the way her upper body and head lower reminds me of a deflating balloon. You okay? I could go over this bit if you want. Hanako shakes her head slightly, but then again, I don't think she needs the extra explanation despite what she said. Misha quickly interjects, entirely oblivious, and I end up slowly going through how we ended up at one of our results step by step. Times like this remind me that this kind of work may not be mechanical for everyone, but rather feels that way to me due to my grasp of the subject. It is a satisfying feeling. Dude! The music is really creepy. As Misha brings her bald fist onto an open hand in realization. What the heck? I rediscover another nice feeling. My explanations got through to her, and she manages to work out the next equation by herself with a minimum of guidance. What was the equation? 5 plus 5? Throughout all of this, Hanako is usually unresponsive. She's normally very quiet, but one can still see her eyes roving periodically over the landscape of the classroom in front of her, or anxious and so it's supposed to say anxiety. So anxiously moving her hands in some way or shifting her shoulders periodically. Oh, that's weird. Right now, these small movements that I've gotten used to seeing are all missing. Someone not moving at all is definitely weird. Oh, what the fudge what is that? Is that a bug? A bug just randomly came in. Hello? Bug? Where'd it go? Oh well, whatever. Everyone used to. Okay, that's it. Even Misha can tell there's something wrong. Hanako, are you sure you're okay? Yes. Oh, are you sure? I'm fine. Oh no, dude, you definitely screwed up. I little more strongly this time, but she turns away as she says it. It only makes me doubt her answer, yet at the same time, I can tell she doesn't want to talk about it further. Having already had one very awkward conversation today that I'm still not fully over, I don't want to pursue the matter too much either. We settle back into our routine, debating over our answers whenever a doubt comes up. But as time goes on, I notice that Hanako isn't talking at all. It's frustrating. She had made so much progress. Oh, jeez, dude, you screwed up. Oh, man. It makes me a little angry at Shizune, of course, and Misha for undoing the surprise Lily had and wanted to keep secret so much. I know I'm at fault too, but maybe I could have kept it under wraps somehow. Just say you just went to city, that's about it. Shizune has noticed Hanako's silence as well, and is also getting antsy. I can see it on her face. It's strange that even though she's deaf, Shizune has perceived Hanako's unusual quietness sooner than Misha. Hanako, you're being too quiet. You have to contribute too, squiggly line. Someday we might work on a bigger project. What the frick? Get out of here, bug. I think you're a mosquito. Get away from me. Go away. Yeah. We might work on a bigger project, like one that's so big it's worth celebrating afterwards, like with ice cream or cake. I like cake. If you act like this, we won't take you along. I can tell that they're trying to tease her to bring her out of her shell, but I don't think that kind of work. I don't think that kind of work. What? To that, I hate when people do that. When books do that. The thing is that I don't think that kind of approach will work on Hanako. It will just make her feel worse. Guys, don't tease her like that. Chan, it's all good and fun. It's all in good fun, Squiddy line. You don't know nothing. Chan says she teases everyone anyway. What? They do back off, though, with Misha moving away from the issue by asking me a question again. On seeing how difficult the problem she is working on is, I don't know whether it is a skillful dodge or a mere coincidence. It takes more way of her time than necessary because Shizune keeps disagreeing with me while I'm trying to explain to Misha, and Misha is quick to believe her over me. So quick, in fact, she forgets to translate that Shizune is saying. Hey, the clock is kind of ticking down. We should speed up a little. Chan, you sound like Shi-chan. Oh god, what the fudge? What? What? I just realized they're both the same. Just because I looked at my watch? Jeez, is that really all it takes? Time management, and suddenly I'm the student council president? What? 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 Oh, okay, now it's piano. Oh my god, what is going on? Oh no, the freaking piano. Like, if they put piano music in a game, it gets really emotional. I just realized that. God dang. Ugh. I look at Hanako's desk to see how she's doing and freeze. Other people are covered in quizzes, but Hanako's only halfway there. It seems like she hasn't written anything in the past 20 minutes. Those are easy to cry. When I realize that, I want to kick myself on how dumb I've been. Yes, kick yourself. Put yourself in the dit. Oh jeez, dude. You screwed up. I should have known that someone as fragile as Hanako wasn't just going to brush off what happened so easily. But I've been too eager to move on from an awkward situation to notice. Oh dude. You definitely screwed up. She has been slowly shutting down for the last half hour, and I had no clue. Her pen is still in her hand, but she doesn't slowly spin it around like she usually does. There isn't a single idle movement from Hanako. Whoa. Is she crying? Dude, I think I'm about to cry. Like, I was so close on crying before. God dang. Only the fact that she tries to inch away, she feels Shizune. When she feels Shizune, Misha and I looking at her tells me that she is even still conscious. We look away, and at least in my case, it's probably out of shame that it's gotten to this point. Oh no. Though on the outside she has shut down almost completely, I know it's a different story on the inside. What kinds of things could she be thinking about as she tries harder and harder to shrink into herself, as if willing it would somehow disappear? Oh jeez. Sal, you totally fricked up, dude. Why? Dude, that's... God dang. Everyone is looking at her now, stealing quick glances in between putting the finishing touches on their work. Misha attempts to ask her what's wrong, but that only makes the problem worse. If she weren't frozen in her seat, she would probably run out of the room right now. Oh dude, she's crying! Fudge! Is that when her... Oh dude! Is that when her parents died on her birthday? Was it when she was blowing out the candles? Dude, she's crying! Oh jeez. Misha's questions are loud enough to be heard. God dang it, Misha. You suck so bad. Enough to be heard throughout the entire classroom, and for a second I'm ready to snap at her because I can only imagine how much worse it's making Hanako feel. Oh my god. What if I get you the munchies now? Of course, if I were to do that, it would make only the situation worse. I believe that Hanako had gotten stronger, and she has, but it wasn't enough, and I was too eager to believe it. Now she's terrified, alone in the middle of the classroom, and there's nothing I can do without drawing more attention to her. It's infuriating. Misha's worried, and even Shizune is biting her lip. Yeah, because they know they screwed up. None of us know how to deal with this situation, so I decided to calm down. His judgment would probably be better than ours. I'll look up and manage to catch his eye, softly motioning him to come over here. I want to make as little a fuss about this as possible, since if there's, god damn, screw you guys. Since if there's anything that would make this worse, it's more attention being focused on her. Oh god, screw this, dude. I know that Hanako can see everyone staring at our group, specifically at her, because they know that if there's a problem, it has to be her. Everyone knows her, and it's the first thing anyone's mind would leap to. Her reputation of being a truant has marked her as an unusual person, even in unusual Yamaku. Who knows how many times they have stared at her before? Maybe it's because she's seen the class staring at her so much that she fears their gazes, like she does, cowering from them. The time it takes Mitao to walk over must be like an eternity to Hanako, and she looks as if she's about to fall over. Oh no, she's not crying anymore, thank god. Oh, I was trying to freaking fight back the tears, god dang. Mitao quietly begins to ask us what's wrong, before catching himself as he sees Hanako. Did we upset her? Don't worry. Mitao bends down after calming Misha and looks intently at Hanako's face. Hi, Ikizawa. Can I help you at all? His voice has hushed and gentle. Everyone's acting so differently around Hanako now that the whole class has noticed something's wrong with her. Ah, no. Oh god, he really creeped up closely. Hanako doesn't respond, so Mitao gently rests a hand on his shoulder. Oh my. The animation, dude, she starts shaking at his touch, but won't even look up. Hanako continues to stare at the equations on her desk. Vision is so unfocused that I doubt she can even see them. God dang it. The two groupies screwed this up. She is worse than before. I remember that not even an hour ago she was able to talk to him almost normally. Mitao grimaces a bit as he stands again. Now that his expression's changed, I can see he wasn't really unaffected. Wasn't exactly unaffected by what happened either. He takes a breath to settle himself before speaking in a quiet, very quiet voice. I'm a little impressed at how quickly he takes control of the situation. Is that it? Nothing's wrong then? That? Mitao seems to say that to no one in particular. However, his words sound convincing enough that most of the people who were looking over at Hanako now turn away. Was it? I bet you was a freaking messed up guys. Duh! Who's staring right now, getting back to their work. He gives a quick glance to his left and right. Several people at the desks around us are still staring curiously, but other than that, we seem to have escaped attracting too much attention. Mitao notices me doing the same as him and smiles a little in his usual stilted way. I think for Ikizawa's sake that it would be good to quickly take her somewhere away from others. Nakai, Hakamichi. Who's Hakamichi? Wait, is that Shizune? Could you please take Ikizawa out of the classroom? I'll keep everyone settled up, so please don't worry about anything but her, okay? He looks at Misha to tell her to interpret the words for Shizune. Wait, why are you sending the deaf girl? I can't sign language. I'm an idiot. I will be like, dude. But she's already finishing her translation by the time she does so. It's remarkable how little thought she needs to sign, so she still looks quite dazed otherwise. Nodding, Shizune and I stand and move to either side of Hanako. Mitao steps back to allow us some room and talks to the table behind us, so people there have begun to mutter between themselves about what's going on. We look at each other before lowering ourselves in unison, taking one arm around each of our shoulders and lifting. So they're carrying her on the desk. The two of us begin to walk at a slow pace to make sure we don't inadvertently hurt her. As much as we try to make this look normal, I'm quite sure there would be many more gazes on us if not for Mitao's distraction. Eventually, thankfully, we reach the door and go through. Oh, face, go away! This is not necessary. Nobody's outside, so we walk down the hallway. It doesn't seem like it's making her more at ease than she was in the classroom. Finally, I ask if she wants to sit down. Why is she smiling? Get out of here! For a while, we simply stay in place and wait for her to say something. Shizune tentatively rubs Hanako's shoulder a little, but there's no response. Exactly, she shakes her head a little when Shizune tries again, but both of us are looking at her, so we on it, pick up on it immediately. Shizune's hand again comes to rest on Hanako's shoulder as she awakens, her face lifting to two worried eyes and anxious people looking at her. Oh, dude, her eyes, like, this is really depressing. God dang it. She looks at us silently for a while. I'm initially worried she might freak out or do something extreme. Why would she do that? What's she gonna do? Put in the fire? Okay, never mind, I'm gonna stop right there. But those fears prove unwarranted, and her expression slowly changes from almost lifeless blank state to a more normal withdrawn shyness. She wordlessly lowers her head and her eyes evasively moving to the side. She looks embarrassed, almost ashamed. I want to say something, anything to help, I can. Though I don't really know what just happened, or even what caused it. I feel helpless and ashamed of myself for not being of any use. Shizune signs before looking at me. Even without words, I think I can tell what she's saying, asking. I'll take Hanako to the nurse, is that okay by you? I try to communicate my intentions through hand gestures, but I don't feel like I managed to get to her very well. Shizune makes a dreary face in response to my gesticulations, confirming my impression. She stabs her finger in the air decisively, first at me, then at Hanako, and then down the stairs. She waits for me to nod before pointing at herself, then pointing at the door to the classroom. I get the feeling Shizune is much better at this than I am. Of course, because you don't know sign language. I know that since her plan is after all the same as mine. Shizune gets ready to make her exit, but she only leaves after looking at Hanako for quite some time. Are you okay with me taking you to the nurse's office? Hanako doesn't say anything or nod, but she just stands in place by herself, and then I begin to walk. She will obediently follow. Oh my god, this is so fricked up. I've read about people being catatonic before, but I think this time I'm seeing it for myself. She looks extremely tired after everything that's happened. It's not a surprise. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that a bear? That's a bear over there. That'll lighten the mood a bit. After Hanako silently takes off her shoes and lies on the bed in the infirmary, the nurse and I take our leave. He shuts the curtain behind us. We both take a seat. I quietly, thoroughly go through everything that happened in quite some detail. Oh, what's up with this song now? Oh, yeah. The painful history. Oh no. This is painful. I want to understand what happened, and the nurse has as good a chance as anyone of knowing. Oh, why did I press enter? He nods throughout my explanation, his face looking troubled. Shut up, train! Troubled as I finish. It must have been very troubling for you to have seen all of this. I'd been lying if I said it wasn't. I get that she fainted, but I don't really understand anything about why it happened or why she's acting like this. It's because she... Hisao, you an idiot. He nods, but his face is clouded. You don't know either? Oh no, exited out. Oh, well, yes and no, it's complicated. I assume you've heard the concept of patient confidentiality at some point. This is a bit of a minefield in that respect. I'm going to put this pretty bluntly. This is a matter for Ixawa, me, and her therapist. I moved to protest, but to think better of it, I want to deny what he says, but if I think this through rationally, what he says makes perfect sense. I understand. Good. I wish I could help you more, but I think what Ixawa needs right now isn't somebody prying into her past or her emotions. She just needs somebody to be there for her. She needs a friend. I'm a friend! For what it's worth, I think you've done well in bringing her here. It sounds like you and your friends dealt with the situation well too. Thank you, Brock. No, what the fudge, am I? I'd give you a lollipop or a sticker as a reward, but you might be a little too old for either. He gives a cocky grin, obviously trying his best to lighten the atmosphere. I'm not really in a laughing mood, but he does manage to get a smile out of me. Thanks, do you mind if I stay here with Hanako? I appreciate the thought, but I think it would be better to let her rest for now. She'll be let back to her dormitory room this evening, so you could visit her there. Then. I agree with him before standing. It feels like all I can ever do around the nurse is to humbly agree to what he says. But it was the same with the doctors in the hospital too. Oh man. This just escalated really quickly. The walk back to the classroom was a long one, my mind feeling heavy on the way of so many things happening so suddenly. Even as I entered the classroom, I'm thinking about Hanako. Aw, dude, so am I. This sucks. But it suddenly feels like it's turning into nonsense while I think about how to deal with her. I still don't know what I'm going to say when I see her again. Thankfully, the class doesn't pay me much heed. There are a couple of questioning glances, but overall not many people seem to be very aware of what happened. Mitao raises his eyebrows to get my attention. But get out of the way! I get my attention when I passes by his desk. Nakai, I take it. Okay, Bug, get out of here. You ruined it. Bug. Nakai, I take it Ikazawa is in the infirmary now. Yes. Yeah, I took her there, and the nurse said I should let her rest. Mitao nods, assuring me that I made the right call. He scratches his chin for a second before rising from his desk. Everyone, I want you to continue on with the exercise. Nakai, I'll see you in the hallway, please. His speech is hushed, but overall he doesn't seem to be acting too differently from how he usually does. Being a teacher, maybe it's to be expected. The face, man. As we go into the hallway, I notice him taking a quick glance left and right to check if there are any students milling around. The hallway is nearly soundless, but I can't think of anything except waiting for Mitao to speak or Emmy to run by. Nakai, do you think the purpose of this school is, to cater to the needs of disabled students? Mitao scratches his head and he shakes it. No, if we wanted to do that, we would have built a whole new school from scratch. One floor, talking whiteboards, that kind of thing. Wait, there's talking whiteboards? Look around, Nakai. This school is about giving you all a future that you would have been denied in regular education. Huh? Wait, what? What? I have a heart condition. I wouldn't. Oh wait, PE. I would fail PE. Think of it this way. If we wanted you to graduate and go straight into a hospital, do you think we'd put in so much? No, I fudge. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, I clicked the X button. The bluntness of Mitao's statement temporarily stuns me, causing me to forget about the immediate situation. No, that's right. We want you all to leave here as useful members of society. I'm gonna move my mouse up here. I'm not quite sure I'm following you. I have high hopes for you, Nakai. You are possibly the first student I've had that gets my lectures. No, I do not. That isn't something that a teacher should be admitting so freely. Oh wait, no, that was his mind talking. Oh, you could easily take your studies for science well into university. Have you ever considered that? No, because I don't know anything what I'm going to do in the future. I can't say I have. Well, what have you considered? For your future, that is. I can't say that I've put much thought into my future. Yeah, he's gonna be like me. I'm gonna be like him. Yeah, I'm gonna be like Hisao. I don't know what I'm gonna do. For a moment, I'm distinctly reminded of a lady questioning me about the same subject. Are they connected? It's only been a little over 5 months since I was gasping for air on the ground. 5 months? Holy crap, so for each loading screen, 5 is a month. Holy crap. I always thought it was 1 day. It's too soon to be thinking about the future, and besides, Hanako's problem seems much bigger to me right now. Yeah, because you care about her, and she cares about you. Mitao gives a disapproving sigh before continuing. Think of this place as an opportunity. What are you, handsome Jack? Here you have balanced facilities, good teachers, plus the added bonus of the nurse and his staff. You should be doing nothing but thinking of the future. The adventure is out there. Right. As I raised my head to meet his gaze, a thought occurs to me. It's almost like Mitao totally sidestepped the issue at hand. Excuse me, but why do none of the staff seem to care when Hanako skips class? I've seen you watch her walk out of the class more than once. Shouldn't you at least say something? Well, Nakai, it's not really that simple. Every student here has special needs. If it weren't for that, then we wouldn't have a school here. For example, I wouldn't keep you in class if you were having trouble breathing, would I? Oh, but that's not... Vitali cuts me off before I can even think about finishing my sentence. Ikazawa's case is very much like that, but instead of CPR or a pacemaker, what she needs is time and space. The faculty was made aware of this from the day she arrived here. Thus, whenever she feels the need to leave classes, we let her do so. And even though she isn't a star pupil, she seems to pass all of her exams, so it hasn't affected her ability to study. Isn't that enough? I opened my mouth to protest, but I can't find a fault in his argument. While her condition does at first seem to be wholly physiological. God dang, I'm so bad in English. Its worst effects have been her psyche. It still puts me off, though. Isn't he just passing on the responsibility for her problem? Surely she can't go like this for her entire life. I understand that you might not be used to this kind of thing yet. It's been a big change for you. That said, it's less than a year until graduation now. Less than a year. So it'll be like 5 months. I don't know. Maybe you won't have to get used to this school. If you keep your head down, I'm sure you'll do well enough in your exams. I numbly nod, want to simply acknowledge that... Another bug? Boom! Oh snap, he's on... Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Ow. I scratched my... Ow. That actually hurt. Great, I don't have a mark on my arm. As I was getting used to this school, it feels like it's just been thrown back in my face. Get back in your face. But what about Hanako? Yeah, I have a mark on my wrist. I mean, arm, hand. I believe, well, I hope that she will perform enough to do what she wants to do. What that is, I don't know. Not all students leave school with an idea of what they want to do. Unfortunately, yeah. Why are you going to me? He takes care to emphasize the last word as if it wasn't quite clear enough already and gives me a moment to mull his words over. Today's been a troublesome day for you, and I doubt you'd be able to concentrate much anyway after all that's happened. So I'll allow you to take the rest of the day off. Your marks have been good in this class so far, which makes me think you won't have any trouble catching up on what we've been doing. He gives a small smile along with his praise, as if to make up the seriousness with his lecturing before now. Go collect your things and I'll see you tomorrow. Right, thank you. Yay! Free day. Rita's roundabout speech has left my thoughts scattered. I'm still not any closer to working out what I can do to help Hanako, if anything, and my mind is all the more confused after what Tao said. I'm also still bothered by the fact that Hanako was helped at least as much by Shizune by enemy by proxy as by myself, but I don't know whether that is just male bravado or genuine concern. While I collect Hanako's and my things from the class, I continue to try and sort out my feelings. I want to say that I understand her and that I'm there for her, but while I might have been able to say that just yesterday, I can't say it now. Yeah, you were too late, buddy. I wish I could. Oh, god dang it, dude. Wait, what about her stuff? It said you took it. I lay on my bed trying to collect my thoughts. After Hanako's panic attack, I found myself fundamentally reassessing the relationship we share and what I know about her. I had a hard enough time dealing with 4 months in the hospital. One look at the scars tells me that she was in one for a lot longer than I was. But that as it may, I know next to nothing about her past. She has told me about the house fire, but only in the most basic way, with MS Paint, but that was really depressing though. And one of her family. I still haven't asked Lily about them. There hasn't been a good opportunity to bring it up. I don't know where she grew up or what her old school was like, nor of her past friends or her wishes and ambitions. Oh wow, that rhymed. Congratulations, Sal, you're a rapper. Not even her tastes in music, food, and movies, all the little things that I knew about all my old friends. Just what have I been doing for all this time? I've been with her with her and Lily. You've been looking at Lily. Know what you've been doing, punk? I'm like, Ugh. In the distance, I hear the bell signaling the end of classes. With any luck, Lily will soon realize that neither Hanako nor I are around, and return to the dormitories. Oh snap! What the fudge? You have a phone? My mobile phone starts to ring, cutting my thinking short. It quite startles me, as I've rarely been called since coming to Yamaku. Hello, Hisao Nakai. Oh, wow, you don't say that. Oh, Hisao, I'm glad I found you. You weren't at any of our usual places, so I thought this would be the fastest way to contact you. Wait, how did she get your phone number? I probably should have guessed it would be Lily, as she's one of the few people I've given my own. Even though the phone, her voice sounds slightly on edge. Hanako and I left class early. She had some kind of panic attack. The line goes silent. If it weren't for the background static, I would have thought Lily had hung up on me. Oh, dang, boy. I understand. Could you come to my room? Come by my room. I like to talk. Oh, Jesus. Sure, I'd appreciate the chance to have a bit of a talk, actually. Good. I also have some bad news. I think we should discuss this in person. Oh, no. It's hard to grasp the seriousness of the situation from Lily's tone. She sounds so calm most of the time, but that could be a good or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right there. This is so depressing right now. I collect Hanako's school things. Yeah, school things. Yeah, just say school stuff, not things. From my desk and head straight for Lily's room. Aw, jeez, dude. I wrap my knuckles on her door and she soon calls me in. Oh no, now she looks unamused. Lily sits on the table inside her room, looking a little worse for wear. I guess that's because of the bad news. Oh, is this painful history again? No moment of decision. Oh no. Following her gesture of invitation, I sit across from her and lay Hanako's things on the table. Hold up, wait, I'm gonna say first because this is really... I'm really sad. This is so bad. Well, there's no point in either of us waiting. Would you mind going first, Hisao? What happened today? Oh. My memory of the incident is already beginning to fade, but I explain it as best as I can to Lily. Inviting Hanako to work with the group, Shizune and Misha's questioning, our foray to town getting discovered, and the subsequent panic attack. I had Shizune's reactions almost as as an afterthought. But Lily seems to take some kind of comfort in hearing about it. I guess rivals don't become rivals for no reason. There must be some history there, but now isn't the time to explore it. I see. Sorry. She had said her therapist sessions were helping, but I had my doubts. It's quite a shame. Oh, god dang it, train. Her birthday has caused problems before, but I had hoped that she would have improved with you around, and a more intensive therapy. Intensive what? Where's Hanako now? In her room, obviously. Last time I saw her, she was in the infirmary. I guess she's gone back to her room by now. She wasn't in the library or the tea room when I checked, so I can only assume that too. Wait a second. Oh wait, no. If Hanako saw her, then she would be Lily. Yay. You said you also had some bad news. What's the matter? Do you date Kitsune Hanako? Lily shifts her position, the body's way of saying she's searching for the right words. My aunt has fallen gravely ill. I'm afraid I'm going to be heading back to Scotland. What? To visit her and to spend time with my family. What? What? Oh yeah, thank you, Hisao. Thank you for repeating what I just said. Is she alright? When do you leave? I'm not altogether sure of exactly how she's faring at the moment, though last I heard she was stable. I'll be leaving Saturday. It's the earliest flight that I could get. Stable, that's the code for needs to stay in the hospital. I've been stable long enough to know that, and to know that it doesn't necessarily mean someone is in good condition, but merely treating water. On the upside, stable is much more better than critical condition. At least she's not on the brink of death. Great, more grief and depression. Stable. That's a relief. Yes, but this means I won't be here for Hanako's birthday. Oh no. I wanted to tell you now so we could think of something more before we told Hanako. But after today's events, I'm not even sure if there's going to be an issue if we simply cancel the party. Don't do that. No. We planned so hard for this. I don't think that is such a good idea. Hanako already knows that we were planning a party now. To go back on that seems like the wrong thing to do. Of course it is. It's the wrong thing to do that. Also, we should do something for your going away, right? You make it sound as if I won't be coming back. If all goes well, I should only be away for a week, though possibly 2. You said you could be gone for the rest of the year. God dang it, Lolly. That's one relief, at least. With that in mind, what do you suggest then? Given the circumstances, I don't think karaoke is really appropriate. You're not going away for the greatest of reasons, so having too much fun would feel wrong. What did you do for her birthday last year? Last year, I literally just couldn't get her out of her room. She locked the door. Oh, she locked the door. Who does that? All I could do was leave food outside for her, making sure that she was at least eating well. This is perhaps the most depressed I've ever seen and heard Lily act. I feel sorry for her, given how defeated she must feel to be unable to help her closest friend. Perhaps it would be better to throw the party before you leave then. That does sound like it would be the easiest option. I think we should at least tell Hanako both about your trip and her party. I have her things from class as well. Oh, okay. Well, I thought that was Lily saying, like, wait a second, how do you know this? That's a good point. Should we go and visit her now? I think that would be a good idea. Part of me is dying to see Hanako. The last time I saw her, she looked like death walking. Oh god. These last few hours have torn me apart just thinking about that. I just cracked my toes. We quietly get up and fall out of Lily's room. Hanako's room is next door in the same hallway. Obviously, she said they live next to each other. Knocking lightly gets us no responses. Yeah, of course, but the door proves to be unlocked. Lily pauses for a minute as the handle unexpectedly moves under her hand before opening the door. Why would you knock hard? It'd be like, preacher, and then you freaking break the door and be like, oh, I did not do that. Hanako's room is startlingly bare and monotone. There are no decorations on the plain white walls, a plain dark blue blanket, and only a few books, papers, and purely utilitarian items on the shelves. Even her bed sheets are monochrome. The entire room feels as subdued as Hanako's character. Oh no, she's crying again! Ah, god dang it. Hanako herself is laying curled up on her bed. She may not be crying now, but her eyes are closed. She does have an eye. Are closed tightly in to stop herself, and the tracks left by her tears still sit on her reddened cheek. I quietly walk in and set her bag down on the desk, afraid of startling her too much. Hello, Hanako. Hisao told me about what happened today. Are you alright? Hanako's eyes open though, only a little. I'm okay. She tilts her head slightly to look at me, noticing my grimacing before I can hide it. Sorry for making you worry. Oh, dude. Really, I'm fine now. She really doesn't look nor sound okay, though at least she seems more calm than she was before. She still looks as if the slightest breath could emotionally break her. I said it before, right? You don't need to be sorry for this. Hisao's right. I shouldn't have hidden something like a birthday celebration from you. I see Hanako shiver at the word. Lily picks up on the silence that follows and it crouches down to Hanako's level. I'm the one who should be sorry, Hanako. Hanako's eyes open to peer at Lily. She looks at Lily for some time. At least Lily did not get mad and punch me in the face. Taking in her face with those dark, analytical eyes of hers. Lily must have made the right impression on her as Hanako recovers enough to probe herself up on the bed and shift by sitting on its side. Hanako worries about many things, but troubling others and foremost among them. This is so depressing. Hearing Hanako's shuffling, Lily moves forward and feels out the side of the bed, eventually taking a seat beside her and taking Hanako's left hand in both of hers. Feeling of me being out of place when the two are together has lessened the time that we've known each other, but it's still occasionally very much there. This is one of those times, I think. Lily, if you want me to go, I don't want that. She doesn't want that. Lily and I are both surprised at Hanako mustering her courage. A half mumbled okay is all I can give her in reply, and I take her desk chair to sit in. Hanako, I'm afraid I have some bad news. Oh no, she's gonna go back to the grandma, her aunt, I mean. So Lily's going to break the news now, with Hanako being affirmed our relationship so clearly. Perhaps Lily thought the timing was good, or at least as good as it will ever be. My aunt has it was her aunt, has fallen ill, so I need to return to my family for a time. Concern replaces Hanako's remorseful expression. Your family? You mean in Scotland, right? Yes, that's right. Akira and I will be leaving Saturday. Saturday? So you're going away? No, she's gonna go sad. She's like, no, don't do that. I won't be gone for long, probably only a week or two. I'll be back before you know it, and Hisao will be here, right? That's right, I'm not going anywhere. Hanako seems to take only minor comfort in this, but she does manage to summon some resolve for somewhere inside her. Is she going to be alright? Dude, she's stapled. She's stable, it's fine. I'm not sure. Okay, never mind. Silent Falls, it's depressing that the thing to truly bring Hanako out of her rut is another's misfortune. I decided to bring up the other matter that brought us here, to distract at least in part from the dismal feeling permeating the room. Anyway, we were thinking that it would be a good idea to have a going away party for Lily, and it could be double as... Yeah. I caught myself before mentioning her birthday, as that seemed to be a trigger for such fierce emotions within her. Lily gives Hanako's hand a gentle squeeze. Is it alright by you, Hanako? It won't be anything lavish or overdone, just something small in my room, like a tea party. So, just in the school, just us. I like water. That's right, just the three of us. If you like, I could ask Akira to come as well. Okay, you're only going for a week. She said a week or two. 1 week or two. Yes, I promise you it won't be any longer. Okay. Most people would be upset at hearing about a friend's family member falling ill and happy at having a party, but with Hanako, it seems that both events are on the same level. Alright then. You look like you need a rest, Hanako, so it might be best if we all went back to our rooms for now. You know that if you ever want anything, you can always talk to me or Hisao, right? Lily's voice is pensive and unusual edge for someone who is as confident as herself as she. I understand. Thank you, Lily, Hisao. Yay! Now can we go to sleep in loading screen? Well then, good night, Hanako. Good night. I let out a long breath after the door closes behind us. It feels a little like I've been deep underwater and only now have been able to come up for air. Breathe! Lily doesn't seem to be doing well either. She looks pale and drawn. Are you alright? I'm just a little tired. It's been hectic recently. Have you slept at all? A little tired sounds like an understatement, given how you look. I think I managed to get a couple of hours of sleep before class. I'll be okay. I feel bad about pressing Lily right now. I think both of us are pretty tired from everything that's happened as well. I think you should get some rest. It's been a big day and staying up isn't good for your complexion. Thank you for your concern, Hisao. Good night then. Okay, night, Lily. Yay! That turned out well. I'll leave Lily in the hallway as she opens the door to her room and begin to make my way to my own. Oh Jesus, what the fudge? As I walk down the quiet hallway, I can't get that image of Hanako out of my mind. Huddled and pitiable, lying helpless with tears on her cheeks, and begin to think that she was just a normal, if extremely shy person, but her problems run much deeper. Trying to take our relationship further than what we share now, when she's so fragile and vulnerable, wouldn't be right. I don't need to be more than her friend in order to protect her, to try and stop my dog's loud outside, anything like this ever happening again. The possibility of my feelings for her going beyond that doesn't matter anymore. Hanako is precious to me, and that's why I can't take advantage of her. Yeah, of course, you don't do that. You never do that. But even so, there's still that sting I feel when I'm when I think that way. For now, I need to sleep. Tomorrow, hopefully, will be a better day. No, it won't. God, that sucks. Alright, I guess a week passed already. Week passed, yay! Wait, no, yay. Actually, wait a sec, what? Hanako is more noticeably in her absence then then when she was in the room. I feel her empty desk calling out for me. I find myself peering over my shoulder endlessly, hoping that I'm hallucinating and that Hanako will magically appear. No, what's wrong with you? Are you crazy? She she makes sure that she makes sure she's as small a presence as possible when she attends class, and although she had been getting better recently, that fact never changed. Nobody ever pays her any heed in class, and now that she's not here, they don't notice her absence. It's as if she's never existed. Ah, dude. Lily did say that Lily did say her skipping class wasn't an unusual thing before I met her, but it's still very off-putting. The bells heralding the end of school makes me jump in my seat. It's only now that I notice Misha's prodding me in the side with a mechanical pencil to get my attention. Oh no, god dang it. Hello, is anybody in there? Oh, squiggly line. Hey, stop that. Yeah. Ah, there we are. Welcome back to Earth-chan. God dang it. I hate you so much. What are you talking about? You keep on dazing off into space. I was beginning to think that you might be trying to contact alien life. Ah, no squiggly lines there? I really don't get much sleep at last night, so I don't doubt Misha's words. I'm not sure whether it is due to my medicine's side effects, Hanako's panic attack yesterday. Oh no, it's a day. My worrying about her is in general or all three. I yawned tiredly before resting my chin on my palm, having been reminded of how badly I'd stopped. Hey, are you alright? Yesterday kind of rattled me as well. Yes. I wanted to speak to Hanako again though. Did you see her last night? Yeah, Lily and I talked to her. This may sound a bit weird, but can you tell Shizune thank you? From both me and Lily? I know Lily technically didn't thank Shizune, but I could tell her by her reaction last night that she wanted to. At least that's how it works out in my head. Yeah, of course. Oh, I think that Chan is trying to say is, you're welcome. I think because she's angry because you didn't understand her. The furious sighting in Shizune's reddened cheeks tell me that what she said was entirely different. Her blatantly flustered expression is amusing enough to make me chuckle. Ha ha ha, what's so funny here, Chan? Squiggly line, god dang it. What is it, something we said? No, it's not it. It was simply thinking about how cute Chan can be sad sometimes. Well, haha, you're right, Chan is really cute when she tries not to be. She's angry. She's not cute, she's angry. I noticed that Misha decides not to sign her response to Shizune. Maybe Shizune's rage is enough of a count to any quantity of cute. Nevertheless, Shizune quickly calms down and signs something else to Misha. Oh, okay, hey Chan. Oh god, this is so horrible. It's like butchering the same words, they just add an S. Chan wants you to come and have dinner with us. Dinner, eh? Turning away from them a bit, lest I be swayed by their pleading smiles, I begin to mull it over. The invitation certainly is tempting. A takeaway dinner with two cute girls is not a bad thing. God dang it, Chan. Chan. God dang it, now I'm saying it. Sal, you can get your mind out of the gutter. Come on now. After all, the thought of Hanako locked up in your room, though, keeps dancing on the edge of my mind. Sorry, I'll have to... Yes, thank you. Misha doesn't sign in response, but Misha picks up on it easily enough and grimaces in disappointment. She moves her arm, assumedly beginning some form of either protest or correction, and stops herself and taps Misha's shoulder twice. Once Misha gives Shizune her attention, the only statement Shizune has on the matter is a shrug. Oh well, it's your choice, Chan. I promise I'll join you two another time, if that helps. Misha perks up at this, but Shizune doesn't share her reaction. With a flick of the head to signal for Misha to follow her away, Shizune simply raises her hand to silently wave me goodbye. Bye, have a good time. God, thank goodness. As the two make their way out of the door, I return the gesture until they're out of sight. I didn't think they would be so disappointed, and it makes me feel a little bad for ditching them. Still, I have things to do. Yeah, you gotta visit Hanako. Oh, there you go. See? Now you're visiting. Wait a second. Welcome there's nothing here. But like they have billboards, and for the guys' dorm, there's no billboards, but freaking this random stack of boxes and a freaking mop. The girls' dormitory is especially rowdy today, with a number of girls loudly playing games and watching television in the common room on the first floor. I can hear their voices even now, standing in front of Hanako's door. Oh, well, that's odd. It's an odd contrast in the emptiness of the floor she's on. The voices from below makes the emptiness feel all more lonely. Oh no. I had hopes Hanako would be in class today, especially after the talk Lily and Hi Lily and I had with her last night, but I feel like I shouldn't hold it against her. It was a pretty awful episode, and to have an experience it firsthand must be all the worst. Not knowing what state she's in, I take a small breath before giving a few sharp knocks on her brown door. All I can do is stand and wait, doing my best not to feel anxious. As the seconds wear on, I begin to think that she might be asleep and didn't hear me knocking. The door handle rattles a little before I can raise my hand to knock again, though. Oh, she's gonna punch you in the face. Oh crap, what the fudge. That's so creepy. That's so creepy. The door opens a silver, and I peering in the gap, only just large enough for it to peer through. I'm sure this girl would install a peephole in the dormitory if only such a thing was allowed. Why wouldn't that be allowed? You want to know who's there. I just stand and smile at her, and I don't think words would really help here after all. Don't smile. The act is returned in kind, with Hanako wordlessly looking at me. The gap's not wide enough to see her expression, and I can only guess what she's thinking. It's you again. The time passes as we look at each other, the only sound being disembodied gaiety from the ground floor. I'm not sure how long it takes, but eventually if the eye moves away, I keep wondering whether she'll let me in or shut me out until the door slowly begins to creak open. Oh, god dang it, Sal. That's what he got if you do something. If you screw this up, I'm gonna be mad. Now that I have a full view of her in her bedroom behind, the first thing I notice is that Hanako's hair is quite damp. She recently showered, which is made even more obvious for the scent of shampoo wafting towards me. Wafting, I never heard of that word before. The look on her face seems one of curiosity, as if she's not really sure what to make of me. Even so, I'm not really all that sure of what she's thinking. It feels as if she's gone away for a long time, and having now returned, neither of us knows what to say to the other. Hanako realizes that she's staring, looking away awkwardly before turning to the side and gazing at her feet. I decided to take it as an invitation and step past into the room, closing the door behind me as I do so, I can see her hands fiddling in the folds of the oversized gown that hangs from her shoulders. I think that's her mother's gown. That's what I think. I try to concentrate on what I want to say, but the scent from adults my senses. I hate the smell of shampoo. Sometimes, if it's like out of the shower, it's like, ew. To my surprise, it's not me, but Hanako takes a breath, breaks the silence that breathes. Why? Because, why did I come here? I was worried about Hanako, so I came to her room. She let me in, as I had hoped, but then, what? What did I mean to do? What did I mean to say? Why didn't I think this through before coming here? God dang it, Hisao, you just screwed up. I want to make up for what I feel I caused, at least partly. I want to try and remove the distance I feel between us since then, and to see her happy. How can I do that when I don't know the first thing about her? I wonder if this how Iwanako felt when she saw me lying in that sterile pastel blue hospital bed. A deep sigh steadies my nerves a little and ends my stammering. I don't think I've ever felt this nervous around someone before. When I'm like this, I don't think I can lie, even if I could bring myself to. Hanako would see through it right away. I don't know, I wanted to see you, I guess. Her fingers stopped moving, giving me a little surprise. Looking up to her face, she gives a sweet smile and nod. That was a satisfactory answer for her. Since you're here, oh no, I like to. The game of chess. I almost hang my head in disbelief that all she wants to do after I've been winding myself up so much is play a game. Looking at her face though, a tentative smile perched upon it, I realized that this is more than that. She could have not bothered answering the door. She could have shut it as soon as she saw my face. She could have asked me to leave. She could have rejected me at many points, but she didn't. Now with this calm face, she wants me to play the same game that we played when we first really spent time alone together. Chess. Game of chess. People, take notes. A feeling of relief washes over me. Everything will be alright. Hanako has let me into her world. As long as we can be together like this, I think everything will be alright. It will be my pleasure. Oh god, no. Don't do this. Oh wow, another load screen. That's perfect. Hallelujah. I've completely forgot I haven't saved in a really long time. I should really save. Oh snap, what the oh snap. Okay, let me save here. Okay, there we go. Okay. The day of Hanako's birthday party is finally here. Wait, it's already nighttime? To be honest, I'm looking forward to seeing Hanako and Lily in the I'm disappointed. But in their pajamas again. Hanako's gown has grown on me as looking rather cute, though a bit conservative. And Lily's shorts and thin silken top are a lovely combination. I'm disappointed in you. I am really disappointed in you. But the event is stained a little more with the memory of Hanako's reaction to it. I still don't really understand what happened, only being able to vaguely guess at the possible reasons for it. But I don't think finding the answer will be as straightforward as asking her. What? That in mind, I knock on the door next to Hanako's. Yeah. Is that you, Hisao? Yes, it's me. Yeah, it's me. Yeah. I can hear the pitter-patter of footsteps coming to the door, followed by the sound of the lock snapping open. I don't think I've ever seen Lily's door locked before, and it makes me a little suspicious. There you have booze! Once the door opens, the sight is a little underwhelming for a birthday party. Yeah, tea party. Hanako returns to her seat and at the table with a quick smile and a nod, leaving me to close and assuming they wanted it to be kept that way, lock the door. She looks really lost. As I do so, I realize that the scene before me is that of an evening tea party, just like any other between the two. However, somehow I don't think I should be surprised. She still looks really lost. To my relief, Hanako looks relatively calm. The break from class was probably done her good, and giving her time to wind up in a bit. Oh. I take a seat between the two at the low table in the center of Lily's room. Why would she have a low table? Would she just like trip over it? Brightly colored teapot steaming away between us. A tall brown bag close by Lily's side catches my attention. I covertly try to glance inside it a couple of times, but can't get a good look from here. Looking to Hanako, it seems like she's as curious about it as I am. I was gonna burp, but it didn't really do anything. Hey Lily. Lily finishes off the teacup raised to her lips before setting it down and giving me her attention. Yes? I was wondering about that brown bag. There's booze in it. There's like freaking beer in it. She pauses for a moment, then gives a slightly cheeky smile. Then, that would be a curious present. Unfortunately, she said she was working and can't join us. Lily leans over and feels out the item inside before raising her arm. I raise an eyebrow as 2 items, not one, rise from the bag. The glass necks are grasped by Lily on either side of her middle fingers. So, this is why she had the door locked. Because they're gonna get 1991. That says squiggly lines. Wine? Oh wait, no, whoops. There were 2 small thuds as the bottles are brought to rest on the table. One red, one white. I want to believe that it's fake, non-alcoholic wine, but if it was, there wouldn't be any need to be this circumspect. Alcohol? Seriously? Are you sure this is a good idea? Who knew Lily was this evil? Lily smiles politely and giggles. I'm not really convinced that she is. These would be the present from my sister. I know it's a bit questionable, but a little shouldn't hurt. If Lily took serious issues with it, I don't think she'd have agreed quite so easily. That aside, I had to accuse her squared as the serious and responsible type, maybe like an older Lily, but it looks like I was wrong. We wouldn't even legally able to drink yet. Oh, shame. Well, in that case, I won't complain. They don't look bad either. I'm no connoisseur, but at least the bottles look nice. Apart from surreptitious glass of wine or two given from my father at my family dinners, I haven't really had enough to know what's what. That, and I can't really say that I'm a total straight edge going by Hanako's expression. She's thinking the same, and it's her birthday anyway. Yeah, celebrate. And her going away party. Shall I open one? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, what the heck was that? Alright, I'm gonna stop right here. And, I think I should save first. Just in case. Save station. Alright, so I'm gonna stop right here and, continue it later.